Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. I'm wearing my jacket because I'm on my way out of the house. This is the three-card reading for February 7th. Try something different. That's the energy. Try something different. I'm going to go out and buy some fruit and come home and make some oatmeal. And that's what I'm going to do. So try something different is a little energy of the day. And it's not too late to become part of the community. So if you purchase either 3 IET sessions or 3 pendulum sessions, you can become part of our little Zoom community. We can have like spiritual homework. I'm going to do it together and support each other. It'll be fun. So the information is all below. If you have questions, you can contact me. And that is that. It's on my website, Ripecolor. All right. Let us see what the deal is. What do the cards have to say? What do you have to say, cards? Hmm. Okay. We start with the Knight of Swords. I know the lighting is strange. Um, so the Knight of Swords, knights are about action, and swords are about a message. The Knight of Swords usually, generally, is seen as like a fresh new idea, a message, like almost out of nowhere. It's like, somebody contacts you that you haven't spoken to in a long time, or somebody new contacts you and they give you information or they give you an idea, or it could be, I feel like it's from the outside. Sometimes it's from oneself, but today I feel like it's from the outside. It's like you get a message and it's like, oh, okay. So that's that. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, I mean, it's a creative card and it's about building something. And it's interesting because it's like there are three different skills at work here. So it could be maybe a skill that you don't usually use, right? But I always feel like because they're in the dark in the church, right? So I always feel like it's something subconscious or something that comes, it's almost like it comes out of the dark, not in a bad way. It comes out of like, I never saw that before kind of thing, right? It's almost like you go to your friend's house that you've been to a million times, and all of a sudden you see a painting on the wall, or you notice something. It's like, I never noticed that before. And you're like, oh, yeah, it's always been there kind of thing. So between that and the Knight of Swords, I feel like there's a message coming to you or an idea coming to you that it's probably always kind of been there, but like either all of a sudden it's like it's useful again, or it's you see it in a new light, like that kind of energy, right? It's like, oh, I never thought of it like that, or I never looked at it like that. But it's toward building something. It's toward like something creative or building something. Because this is like a card of building, really. So a lot of, you could see this as a real estate card a lot of times. And like the three energies in that card is like it's the priest. This is the way I understand it. It's the priest, so there's a spiritual aspect, the architect, so somebody who like puts a plan in motion, and the Freemason who actually does the work. It's like the contractor in a way. So it's like, well, it could be physically new, like that would be the contractor, or it could be spiritually new, that would be the priest, or it could be architecturally new. So maybe even building a new idea in your mind, or building a new base, a new foundation, a new like that. Like it's a new idea, or an idea that you haven't utilized in a long time, or that you're going to see in a different way, in a new way. And then I have the Nine of Wands. So the nine, okay, so it's interesting because look, the Nine of Wands really has a lot of interpretations. So the nine is always attainment, and the wands are creativity and passion and instinct. And I feel, because sometimes I see this card as like being kind of constricted or being sort of like stuck in a rut or surrounded, or he's in battle. He's got this little schmott on his head, and he's like, hmm. But a lot of times I always feel with the Nine of Wands, it's like he's at this point in battle where he's surrounded by his enemy, so to speak. So there's a sense in that card of putting up a border, putting up like a line in the sand. It's like, this is as far as I'll go, or this is as far as you'll come, right? There's a boundary thing. But there's also an energy of standing still and looking at something in slow motion and sort of seeing it, how do I say it? It's like putting it through a sieve in a way. Um, to get down to its essence in a way. But also the nine, because it's the nine. Sometimes I hear my accent. The nine, the nine, the nine is. I think actually, you're going to see things that you haven't seen before, and that you're going to look through almost like with a microscope, not a microscope, a magnifying glass, or you're going to like it's almost like you're going through a box of old jewelry. You have all this old jewelry, and there's tons of it, and it's all mixed up. All the necklaces are all mixed up, and the earring, there's one earring of each, and it's like that. Everything's all mixed up, and then you just sort of spread it out, and it's saying, "Oh, I forgot about that," or this piece reminds me of somebody that it belonged to my aunt who I haven't seen, I don't know, 40 years, and it feels like that. Like there's this uncovering. That's what's going on. It's like this uncovering, and it leads to like a new way of looking at things, or a new idea, or a fresh perspective, or a flash. That's the energy. So maybe if you do something different, I think you do something different first by kind of searching or allowing it to reveal itself to you, right? Allowing it to reveal itself to you. That's the little energy. Interesting day. Blessings. See you soon. Bye.